Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. We are just starting our live stream on this beautiful Thursday. Thursday. I got some bouncing here on my controls. How to fix that? It's Thursday the 26th. I don't know why. Kind of causing some. I have to check my controls because for some reason I'm getting some bouncing here on my buttons now. I made some changes in my code yesterday. Yeah, I pressed 9 and then it's going like through other buttons. 11 is working, but 9 is tripping. From debouncing. Hope I don't get others. Alright, in any case, let's start our live stream today. It's working. I'll check it later. Good morning, BMW B1S5S. How are you? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. We are here in LA Canyons again. I'm going to drive the Porsche. You like driving the Porsche. And I think my sim hub is not sim hubbing. And yeah, that's what happens in every live stream. If it doesn't happen, it's not a live stream, fellas. I gotta have glitches. I gotta have glitches going on. But we're gonna get them solved. I don't know if it's me if I hit the camera, but it looks like it's kind of crooked. 3 p.m. for you, buddy. Oh man, the day's almost done for you. Yeah, mine is just starting. It's I don't know what time is it because my clock is not clocking because I just restarted my sim hub. It is 8:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Florida. What is it in GTA? Leonidas? I think that's how they call it, Leonidas. Alright, so I think now it's working. I see the... Yeah, it is. Got to get sound on. And we got sound on. Deuce Noah Abercrombie, are you happy? I see you finally got your lights working on your steering wheel. Dude, I am so happy, man. Dude, if you look at my videos lately, I've been flooding my social media with the lights here. I mean, look at this. It goes from like, I'm going to try to go super slowly on the RPMs here, but this is a Porsche. It goes super fast. So it goes from nothing, and then it starts like as you increase the RPMs, it gets green. As you increase a little more, it starts to get green yellowish. Like it's starting, not yet. 65% is the threshold. Let's see, 4,000. Now it's starting a little. Now it's getting kind of very bright yellow. A little orangish. Orange. And then it comes blue. Where's blue? Blue is about here. And then it becomes red because you just kind of, you're overdoing it. Man, I am so happy about the lights, dude. And it's funny because when I bought my Cadillac CT5V, the real car, I was hoping that you could use the Super Cruise lights as RPM lights. Like, can you imagine if you could just choose on the settings of the car? This is super cool. No, it's not an Escalade. It's a CT5V. It is the same steering wheel, but there's a difference. The Escalade is plastic here. This is metal in the shifter here behind. And then I got the V here, which the Escalade V will also get, but then you have to spend like $150,000. Thank you, Luke. Yeah, let's go for a drive. I think everything's working. I don't know. We're driving the Porsche 992. Let me put the Porsche's name here on my cluster. No message. Stream Beats by Harris Healer. Porsche 911 992 GT RS. What is my favorite car, BMW? My favorite car is the Cadillac CT5V and the Volvo S60R. These two cars are my favorite cars, and I am blessed to be able to have them both in my garage. I have a Cadillac 2026 Cadillac CT5V, and I have a 2005 Volvo S60R, which is in 6-speed manual transmission. I also have the navigation screen there, which I converted to a Apple CarPlay. So let's go for a drive in the LA Canyons. I love driving here in the morning. I mean, it's like I'm commuting to my home office, right? And today I have some news. I have a new camera that not a new camera. The camera is the same. I just moved it. So I have this angle now, which shows a little different, and I can still show the triple TV, so I can kind of move the camera up, and I can move the camera there. I'm just testing new angles. We'll see if you guys like this angle, and then we can keep it. Do you have a Cadillac STS in the game? I do have a CT5. STS? No, I don't even know what Cadillac model is that. I have a CT5V Blackwing. Yes. Your mom has a 2005 Volvo XC90 all-wheel drive, and it's cool. Yes, sir. Especially depending on what year. The 2005s are super classic, beginning of generation. I think they're amazing cars. So you said you were in a Ferrari this morning. Absolutely not. I am in a Porsche. Porsche 911 992 GT3 RS. And we are driving in the canyons here. Do you like the Ford Falcon? I don't know the Ford Falcon. I am in America. And here we don't have the Falcon unless it's called something else, and I don't know. Ooh, slow. Oh, we hit the guardrail. Good morning, Nish GTM. How you guys doing today? Where are you guys, talking from? Where are you guys located, country-wise? Don't need to give me a precise location. Spency. Oh, my wife would not enjoy that. I have a wife. I'm married 15 years, buddy. But you should get one if you're so interested in girlfriends. I'm interested in sim racing, having fun, building sim rigs, and coding and electronics, all that kind of stuff. And if you are too, you can always go to my channel and watch my tutorials. Hello, Red Beamery. How you doing, buddy? Where'd you get that shifter from? Philippines, by the way. Good afternoon to you. I think it's late in the day for you, King. This is a Volvo 6-speed manual transmission. It's called the Spaceball. Pretty rare these days, but it's super cool. Latvia, nice. Africa, Canada, Phoenix. Oh, wow. You guys are all over South Africa. That's so awesome. Oh, yeah, man. I'm always chilling. Buddy, I work from home, so this is my commute. So, I don't get traffic. I make traffic. Botswana. Wow, guys. You're all over the world. That's so cool. Philippines, Botswana, Lithuania, Canada, America. Awesome. What map is that? This map is called LA Canyon. LA Canyon is a pretty old map by now on Assetto Corsa, but it's a fun map to go around, twisty turns, ups and downs. You can put a little traffic and have fun. How did you attach the OEM steering wheel into the sim rig? NDAC Tau D. I will release a tutorial soon. I already have a tutorial on my YouTube channel talking about how to get a real car steering wheel on a simulator. And soon I'm going to post one about this one specifically, the Cadillac. Because this one was made for Moza, and the other one was made for a Fanatec. Slightly different process, but similar, in nature. What do I do for a living? Serios. I work with market research. Pretty boring, but I love it. Been working with that for about 20 years. Matthew Schiller, what is it free? I mean, nothing in this life is free. I mean, you can watch my tutorials on YouTube, but YouTube's gonna pay me. Still free for you, I guess. Unless, as long as you watch the ads or pay for their YouTube premium thing. Spency. Whoa, Kid won't even answer my question. What are you talking about, Spency? I did answer your question, buddy. Maybe you should check for wax in your ears, Kid. South Africa, that's so cool. Moza Edward. What game is that? This is called the Assetto Corsa for PC. Isabella! How do you like my new camera angle? Got a new angle here today. Do you have a Honda Fit or Standish in your garage? Honda Fit? Buddy, I don't have any Hondas in my garage. I have a Cadillac CT5V. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8 plug-in hybrid. And I have a 2005 Volvo S60R in manual transmission. Those are the cars that I have in my garage right now as I'm going off the road here. Thank you, Serios. What's the name of the game? This name is called the Assetto Corsa. I already told you, Bosa. Can you try to slide drift for I am learning how to do that. I'm not good with drifting, so I'm not gonna embarrass myself right now. How much did it cost to me? Don Bro, dude, it costs about $700. If you follow my tutorial on YouTube, you'll see that the rig, I'm obviously not talking about the TVs or the PC. I'm talking only about the sim rig with the electronics here to get them to work, the buttons to work. That's $700 bucks. The TVs are all 65-inch 4K and 120 hertz. BMW, I don't know why, but it's hard to honk on my Volvo. I said, where is it on purpose? Not following. Oh, pay attention on the road, buddy. Is the Spaceball the same feeling as in real life? Maxio, it's a little softer here. The real life one, you get the engaging, like when you change gears. There's this feeling of it being engaged. I don't know how to explain. It's a little stiffer. If I would have, say it's different, yes. I can't wait for Forza Horizon 6, dude. We're in the same boat. I am looking forward to that game, and I really hope they make it easier for us wheel users, because the Forza Horizon 5 series, it's awful. You got to do all kinds of jumps, all kinds of hoops to get the steering wheel to work on most sim racings. It's ridiculous. Scott, the car guy. Yes, sir. We have a Volvo S60R. It's an important distinction. From where can I buy one of these sims? Don Bro, you cannot buy one. You can build one. I do have a tutorial on my channel. The original blend. Oh man, I do use I do play BeamNG a lot. Are you literally using your car? I am absolutely not. My car is in the garage, safe and sound. All of them. Actually, 2 cars are in the garage. 1 is outside, and my wife is driving the minivan to work today. Bro picked up a Cadillac out of everything. Original Waggy. Dude, you have no clue what a CT5V Blackwing is, do you? Original. Type on Google, Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, and then you come here and talk about the Cadillac, alright? But I enjoyed Forza series more. Red? Absolutely not. Forza Horizon, or Forza series in general, it's more of a syncade. I don't know, why is it hard to honk on my Volvo? Can you say the answer? No, man, I can't say the answer because it's not hard to honk on my horn. On the Volvo, it's super easy, man. What year is the model of your sim rig? It's a 2005 Volvo S60R. 2 Cadillacs are lame. Other than the CT-SV, absolutely not original. CT5V is the new CTS, and they're not lame at all. You maybe should get up with the times original. And this is a Cadillac CT5V, and I do have one in my garage. That's why I have the steering wheel here. How hard is it to make a setup like this? It's not hard, Z. If you go to my channel and watch my tutorial, you'll see it's pretty straightforward. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of work, but it's not hard work. It's just a lot of work. It doesn't matter if there's lame. You didn't buy the setup. What does that mean? Yeah, I built it. I got the car parts, so you have to buy it. How hard? I answered. Oh, I heard now. I'll check your tutorial. Absolutely, man. Thank you. How do you have enough money for cars, that sim rig, etc.? It's called work, man. I work. I am an executive. I work from home. And I'm in the research industry for about 25 years. So that's how you get money, buy things. Good morning, Steve Arenio, back up. How you doing, buddy? Does the radio work? Yes, it does. Obviously crazy. Everything you see here works, man. I can use the wipers. I can press the hazard lights. I can change the camera if I want here. The radio does work. I can just change the output. And now it's coming from here. I don't know if you can hear it. It's going to be duplicate, but yes, it's coming from the radio now. And now it's back to my headphones. Does the miles go up? Jay Cassidy. Dude, take a look at the miles now. It's 130,000 miles, 683. Report to me in a minute. How much horsepower or how much does it push? Iconic, the Volvo S60R has 300 horsepower original. I'm driving the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. I don't know how many horsepower does it have. Android player, yeah. I mean, the dude is calling it a Cadillac lame. I mean, yeah. Palamano. I mean, I'm at loss for words, like literally. Oh man, Volvo with other wheel. Yes, I have also the Volvo steering wheel here. Obviously, I have the BMW, a Volvo, an Audi. I have several. I can kind of show you. The Volvo is actually on the floor here. Right there. That's the Volvo S60R, and I have more. There is the BMW here, and right here, as I'm trying to drive and show. And the Audi is a little further behind, so I'm not gonna pick it up right now. Your dream car is a Volvo S60R, as is mine, Elias. I do have one in my garage, a 2005 Volvo S60R with the 6-speed manual transmission. It's a super cool car. Thank you, Steve Reno. Do a flip. I'm not a dolphin man. Do a launch control. I don't think they have launch control in this game, but they do have one in the Assetto Corsa Evo. The car you drive has, I guess, 510 horsepower. The Porsche, I'll take your word. I have no clue. How much does this setup cost, brother? $700. If you follow my tutorial, you'll see. Obviously, $700 does not include the TVs or the PC. It does include the car parts. It does include the hardware, wood, metal, carpet, arduinos, all that good stuff. You like Porsche? Yes, I like Porsches. I wouldn't own one, but I do like them. I turn. Are those real steering wheels or just game controllers? It's a real steering wheel that works as a gaming controller. I mean, I can change the screen, I can change the gears. You see the lights are working. Thank you, man. Yeah, I like the camera thing. It's called the Obsbot Tail Air, and it does the XYZ movement, so it's pretty handy. And I also have the pedal camera here if I want to, you know, like demonstrate my blip control and whatnot. LA Canyons has to be the top 3 cruise maps. Absolutely, Frosty. I agree with you, man. Megan, this game is called Assetto Corsa. Rav Valent, it's about $700. I have a tutorial on my channel. Whew. Looking at the chat. I have a dream truck, which is 2500 HD dually Dodge. That's a good truck, man. I'm not big into trucks, but I respect that one. This BMG, no, it's not. This is Assetto Corsa. Yeah, $700. Obviously, not including the TVs or the PC. What map? LA Canyon. Use the turn signal here. Let's not crash. I love this. Obviously, man. How did you attach a standard steering wheel to a sim wheel? LW Discos. I have tutorials on my channel. I have one talking about that already, and I'm gonna post this one really soon on my channel. A tighter turn. Let me put the map on, because then it makes it a little bit easier for me to follow. And I think we're not in sync here. Let me make a synchronization. There we go. Now we are in sync. Meaning, when I have my map there, you guys see my map there if I want to show you guys the map. What car? This is the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. I want your setup. Dude, Moses, check out my tutorial. You can build my setup. My dream car is a 2010 Cadillac CTS. Those are pretty cool cars, especially the Vs. Those are the first generation Vs. They're pretty awesome. Beam & G's better. Beam & G is just as good, man. It's just different purpose. Beam & G is great for crashing. I don't think it's great for driving. How did you get the real car parts to work on your sim? Arduinos, man. A lot of Arduinos. I have tutorials on my channel, but essentially you do need Arduinos, like this guy here for the gauge cluster. This is an Arduino Uno. You can use ESP32s, like this guy over here. This guy is an ESP32. It makes wireless controls work. And this, lastly, is a Arduino Micro Pro. The Micro Pro is the one that makes these buttons work. So you just need Arduinos. They're pretty cheap. Like 5 Arduino Micros will cost you about $25 on AliExpress. Super cheap, not expensive. Hi, would you go for triple screens with a medium graphics card or a single screen with max graphics? Razor, if you have a medium, I think you can handle triple as long as you're not doing 4K. Like I have the triple here with 4K, so I can see the rear view mirror over there, and I can also see the rear view mirror over here. But it's very, you know, intense for the computer. My computer is a 4090 with a 9950X3D. So it's pretty heavy, and it's still, I'm running like 60, no, I'm not running 60 on this game. I'm running 100 FPS. This one is good, but in other games I get like 60 frames per second on 4K. Dude, do you know the PXN V99? Yes, I do. They're good, but I would recommend the Moza ecosystem better. Sheesh man, hello man. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What do you think the best car Volvo made? Elias. Oh man, that's a tough question. I would have to say the Volvo S60R. I'm a little biased. And the Volvo 850 T5R. I love those T80 models as well. Do you know your Uno and Micro count for the build? Yes, I do. Matt, I have 4 Micros, 1 ESP here, and 1 in each steering wheel. Each steering wheel has 1 ESP32, and just 1 Uno, because the Uno is only necessary for the gauge cluster. How much does this setup cost to me? About $700. Does the GPS work? Tell me, does it work? Gonna have a very high right and tight turn. So I'd say it does. Oh, Justin, man, thank you, man. What's the best mod for cruising in Assetto? Oh, man, it's so personal. I love cruising in this Porsche. I love cruising in the Cadillac. You know, just cruising with any car. I love cruising with real cars, not like F1 cars, obviously. I drive more regular cars than I do open wheel, but I do like open wheels. Do you take part in No Hezzy? Yes, sir. I'm a content creator for them, and currently I have one of the best 500 scores there. I'm very confused, the Apple CarPlay. I have a tutorial on my channel on the CarPlay, man. You can check it out. I have information here on the map. I can also, you know, show the main Apple CarPlay. I have information on my computer right now, what's happening, frames. Void, thank you, and 49GST, thank you guys. What car did the dash come from? A Volvo S60R. So I have information about the game itself. So if I go up one more, oh, I think I did 2. Here's the game information. Tire, lap, track, you know, all the good stuff. I have information about who's racing. If I'm on a race, it would show me the, you know, the positions of everybody. Then I have the music that's playing right now, and I can skip to the next one if I want. And I get louder. Starting a new song here. Aurora Analog. It's a copyright-free song. What's your favorite car sim you made? What do you mean? This one. How much is costing? $700. What game is this? I said, of course. Is it from a new car or an old car? 2005, I mean, it's up to you if it's old or new. I think it's new, but I'm old. Thank you, Estrota. Can't believe you replaced the R wheel. I did not replace it. It's right here. I don't replace anything, buddy. That's right here. I can just swap it super quick. It's a quick release. You pull it out, pull the other one in, and you're good to go. Thank you, Commando. Thank you, sir. What do I do for a living? I work with market research, and I work from home. Do I play BeamNG? Yes, I do. James Mills, thank you, sir. I do have a tutorial on the cluster if you're interested in knowing how that's done. It's on my channel. How long do you actually play on this? Every single day I play about 2 hours in the morning when I'm live streaming, and then I sometimes play a little bit more later. 2005 is a 21-year-old car. Yeah, I do know the math. But what do you think it's old? Like a 40-year-old car or a 20-year-old car? I mean, for me, it's still relatively new. Thank you, FXCT. Thank you, David. How does the steering wheel work? So the steering wheel has a quick release from Moza, and it has a ESP32 that connects wirelessly with the computer. So I get the telemetry on the RPMs here. So if I, you know, like, I get the RPM lights, I get the buttons working, I get the, you know, all the information that I need. What vehicle is the dash out of? It's a Volvo S60R. How do you get AI inside LA canyons? You just go into the map that has there's a traffic map. Does it work with arcades like Forza? Yes, it does. It's a chore to get it to work. Forza Horizon is not friendly for steering wheels. Looks like Volvo clocks. Yes, it's a Volvo S60R. Does your Philips Hue hope? Yes, it works. Yes, it does. It's because I have a lot of lights on because I'm live streaming. The Philips Hue are not doing much right now. But yes, if I turn the lights off, yes. We're barely in 2026, so 2025 is still new. How much for all of your setup equipment costs? $700, man, if you're building a simulator like mine and following my tutorial. How did you get the color wheel? That's the autopilot thing. Yes, Prison. This is the original Cruise, Super Cruise on the Cadillacs and GM cars. And so I converted mine to an RPM shift light. I used the ESP32 and a lot of time talking to ChatGPT and Gemini to get that to work. Has you seen a full build car like simulator? What do you mean, have I seen? Yeah, mine is fully functional. You get road rage sometimes, yes, especially in American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. How are you driving and resting the chat so well? Dude, I try. I don't drive so well while I'm talking to the chat, but I try my best, man. I try my best, but I, you know, I crash every now and then. If I want to play, see, I crashed just now. Do you want to play Forza Horizon 5? No, sir, I do not. The Moza wheel next to. So this one is called the KS Pro, and the KS Pro is a very nice GT steering wheel. I use it in GT cars, especially in a set of cars that Evo. Oh, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Golden Power, thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Shout out to you, good sir. Play Skyrim. I don't have Skyrim, thank you, man. What monitor do I use? I have a triple 4K TV set up here. They're all 65-inch, 4K, 120 hertz. So I can show you around. This is the right side of my simulator. You can see where my rear view mirror is, obviously. And also my left side, where the other rear view mirror is. And a bunch of, like, housekeeping stuff. Obviously, I gotta have the chat here. I gotta have other stuff, but if I'm playing alone at night and, you know, just having fun or cruising, I turn everything off. I turn the lights off and I just let the Philips Hue play. Sheesh, whenever you talk with the chat while you drive, it does feel like talking to a child on the back seat. Man, no, it kind of feels like I'm talking to you guys on the passenger seat. You know, like when you're cruising and you're talking, like, to your wife or to a friend, and you just go, like, yeah, you know, explaining things around. That's how I feel. Switch up the car, Trevor. I'll switch in a few minutes. BeamNG, no, this is Assetto Corsa. How many sims do you play? Crazy the Glitch. Man, I play Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa Evo, Assetto Corsa Rally, BeamNG, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Dirt Rally 2.0. What else do I play? Those are the main ones, so about 7 simulators. You're playing Skyrim right now? Yeah, I got a super chat asking me to play Skyrim. Volvo gauges, yes sir. How much was the dash and stuff? $700 in total for all the sim rig, structure and car parts. The craziest sim you ever say. So I think that's what you meant. Are you playing online? No, I'm offline right now. Love your setup. How much was it? $700. I have a tutorial. Hold up here. I have a tutorial on my channel. Ooh, tight. On my channel, I go over the costs and everything, so you guys are more than welcome to check it out. Ask questions. Join my Discord. What's my opinion on the S60R gearbox? Because it looks unique in a good way. Elias, I'm biased. This is my favorite gearbox of all gearboxes. I'm very biased. I do own this car in real life. It's in my garage. It's 6-speed manual transmission, and I love it. I love it. Heat. Yes, it's a Volvo S60R. Please give me a quick rundown on how to display Waze on the center pop-up screen. Dude, I have better than that. You can just check on my channel. I have a tutorial on the Waze, on actually the whole CarPlay here. You can download it right now and use it on your phone or use it on your tablet. It's right now available on my channel. You can just go check it out. It's for free. It's on overtake.gg. You can find it there and download it for yourself. Oh, you don't want to deal with downloading mods again? Maybe you can play No Hazy, because you don't just download one, man. Thank you, Crazy the Glitch. That little screen thing on the dash looks like an Apple CarPlay. Yes, Chris, like I just said, it is. Please save this live. I want to watch it later. Oh, it's always saved, man. I have dozens, if not already hundreds of live streams on my channel, Space Pirate, and I have tutorials on my channel, so you're more than welcome to save it, like it, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Do you go over to how to build? Yes, Frankie. I have a 45-minute long tutorial, man. Where am I from? I'm in the United States of America. How did you get the clocks working? George, I have a tutorial about that as well. Qual microfone? Cara, eu uso o Fifine, eu não me lembro o modelo agora, mas é bem barato. Are you going to the FCP meet in St. Aug on Sunday? Oh, dude, I would love to go. But I'm not, Jordan. I'm not. I wish I were, but I'm busy this weekend and I can't go. Can you see a full front collision? You cannot. What game is this? Assetto Corsa. What kind of car are you driving? We're driving the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. The sound. How to get Apple CarPlay? Go to my channel on YouTube and download it. I have a tutorial there with the link to download it. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, Matthew. Name of the map, please. NTHN. It's called LA, like Los Angeles Canyon. Do I buy fuel? Not in this game. In a American Truck Simulator, yes. 10,000 RPMs. Yeah, so the way it works, it's calibrated. So the RPMs here on my tachometer, you see it only go to 8,000. But the red line matches the Porsche. It's just a way that I found so I can match it. So you see if I go up, it's going to go to the red line just the same. I do play BeamNG sometimes, Tony, but not today, dude. Is it a mod Porsche? Yes, sheesh. This is the No Hazy Porsche. It's called No Hazy Spec or something. It's the purple one. I need an oil change. How'd you come up with that idea, man? Bom dia, Ricardo. Qual a montagem do setup? Qual TV, câmera para fazer o backcam? Cara, eu uso o iPhone 14 Pro. Eu uso o Obspot Tail Air para câmera que mexe. E você pode encontrar todas as informações nos meus tutoriais no meu canal. How much did it all cost? $700. Drift. If you're epic. I'm not epic then. I don't know how to drift. I'm learning. Do you recommend automatic gearbox or manual gearbox for the S60R? Elias, I recommend the manual. but they're hard to find nowadays. Cooper, thank you, man. How did you get the GPS to match like that? Justin, like I said, I have a tutorial on my channel, and it's free and available. You can just download it. You'll find a tutorial on my long videos. How many hours of building? Oh, man, a lot of hours, man. More than I want to admit. Where'd you get the Cadillac from? The wheel. I got it on eBay. So most of my steering wheels, like the Volvo, the BMW, the Audi, all came from a junkyard. Do you have force feedback? Yes, 12 Newton meters. And this one is specifically came from eBay. Actual gauges in a set of quartz. How do you do this? Dude, I have a tutorial on my channel. Do you ever drive on this nuts Porsche Arduino? I don't know what that is. Win custom sim wheel. Thank you, sir. Valeu, Ricardo. What's your PC specs, Keith? I have a 9950X3D AMD with a 4090 GPU and 64 gigabytes of DDR5. Drifting on that big wheel would look so good, bro. Thank you, Drift for Life. I am trying to learn, man. I promise I really am. I'm starting, but I'm not there yet, and I don't want to embarrass myself live streaming today. I did that already plenty of times. DXDDY. Please play no hezzy. I'll play later, man. Don't make it weird, dude. Is that a Volvo S40 or S60? S60. Thank you, Taku Miwes. Sorry if I butchered your name, buddy. I don't mean to do that. Low key, if I'm going to install AC again, I might just raw dog and install some profile graphics. Dude, yeah, check out Pure. That's a must. And CSP preview, so you can get rain. Because you can get rain going on here in the game. I'm going to put rain quickly here. Yeah, let's put some rain here. So yeah, you can get rain going on. And that's super fun, man. Thank you, Dark Knight. At the moment, I'm looking at the S6ER, but since it's an old car, it's been very hard to find one. Dude, it's super hard. I found my real S6TR. I'm in Florida, by the way. I had to drive all the way to Maryland to get the one that I got. It's a low mileage. It was 100,000 miles. M66 with the navigation, and it was more money than I wanted to spend on it. Nish, Flybaker 60R, have you ever thought about doing anything with motion? The logistics, oops. Ouch. The logistics is the hardest part, but yes, I thought about it. I do have haptics here, though. So if you look at my pedal camera here, on the right, you see those red lights? That's haptics. So my seat is vibrating right now. You can't see the vibration, but the seat down here is vibrating, this one. And also the power seat works. I never been able to show it, but now I am. Like, where's the button? Like, if I pull it forward, you can see it moving. Oh man, I love the details. How did you get a fake car for your sim? It's not a fake car, it's a real car. Is he drunk driving? No, I'm distracted driving. That's what happens when you're talking to about 500 people, answering chats and talking. That's why kids don't drive and text, live stream, watch videos. Don't do anything other than driving while you're driving. Can you do a turn using a handbrake? Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm not drifting. I'm just doing the turn, doing the handbrake thing. Pure and Sol. We're not using Sol anymore, so Sol is kind of, faded out. Just Pure will do the trick. How much did it take to build the setup? It took me about 3 weekends for the first version. Is it possible for you to floor a bit if possible? Taku, it's pretty hard here. We do have a lot of twists and turns. I can floor it for a second, but not very long. See? I'm flooring right now, but there's a bunch of turns coming. Pretty hard to floor. And not crash. Guys, what the simulator's name? Assetto Corsa. I'm getting better at texting and driving. Yeah, but don't do that in real life, guys. What model is the car you're using for your sim rig? This is a Volvo. Oh, poor guy, hit twice. Volvo S60R. Hey, People Hunter, how you doing, man? LA Canyon, yes. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can buy a seatbelt tightener and combine it with the seat. I thought about doing that. I might do that in the future if somebody sponsors me. I'm sponsored with Moza, Buttkicker, you know, there's brands. I have about 500,000 followers across all my social media. So I'm not just gonna buy and give them free, advertising. Does it feel like a real thing? Yeah, it does. Arigato. I forgot how to say you're welcome. Can you drift? I'm learning how to drift, man. I don't know how to. And this car is a no-hezzy car, so it's pretty unrealistic how much grip it has. So it's hard to drift. Even if I have, the traction control is off, it's not gonna just, slide too easily. He always kind of reverts back. Not even like losing the rear. No, it's like I'm gonna hold the clutch. Yeah, even with the handbrake, it doesn't. This car is no hezzy, so it's made for cutting. Why a Cadillac steering wheel? Because I do have a 2026 Cadillac CT5V in real life, and I love this wheel. I want to use it here. How much did it cost to build? $700. Game is Assetto Corsa. Thank you, Hayes. Let's get the Cadillac running, shall we? Ooh. Let's get the Cadillac CT5V. We're driving the Porsche 911 GT3. And let's get the Caddy. The Blackwing. I like this one. I don't know why, I just do. Is that a real car? It's a real car interior in my home office. You can kind of see the setup a little better. I'm in my home office. Do you do BeamNG drive? Yes, I do. SimZone. I did both already, SimZone. So I was paid. So Goodyear, that I have here on my hat, paid me for a while and gave me shoes. So they give me free stuff, but they also paid for me to talk about them on Livestream. They're not paying anymore. I think they ran out of business. I don't know. I haven't talked to the girl anymore. She disappeared. Does this work in GTA 5? Yes. Now, with Moza, I am just getting free equipment, although they sent me like $2,000 worth of equipment. And, so yeah. And now we're driving the beautiful, amazing Cadillac GT5V. How to play open world on Assetto Corsa? Dude, just get the maps. This map here is open world. You have Shutoku Revival Project. There's several. How much did you spend for your S60R in real life, if you don't mind me asking? Man, I paid $10,000 on my S60R. Was not cheap. Thank you, SimZone. Do the lights fully work on the wheel? Yes, sir. They are using as rev lights and shift lights. Oh, not what I was planning to do. So as you can see, I'm gonna go higher and it's gonna go turn, all the colors. I need to play Need for Speed on PS2. I don't have a PS2, man. Thank you, BMW Sniper. Thank you, sir. How did you do the Cadillac steering wheel? Limit J. I am releasing a tutorial on my YouTube channel soon. I'm just editing the video. It's taking longer than I wanted, but it's recorded, so the footage exists. I just need to edit and post, which is the hardest part for me. Get a Shure microphone. Man, I don't want to spend that much money. If you guys want to help out, you can send super chats, gifts, all that kind of stuff. My wife is nice enough, but if I start spending too much money and not earning enough, oh man, we're gonna get in trouble. You have a real Cadillac? Yes, I do. I have a Cadillac 2026 Cadillac CT5V. How do you get the free stuff from Moza? Sean, I have about 500,000 followers across all my socials, so that's how you get it. What do you recommend for a starter build? The Moza R3 is a great starter, and the R5 is very good, and the R9 I think is the optimal. What microphone am I using? The 5-Fine whatever model. I don't remember. It's a 5-Fine. Thank you, man. Thank you, Red Beamery. Was the Volvo a Savage? It was on the junkyard, man. I have on my tutorial, you can see the Volvo there. Does the fuel and the temperature gauge actually work? Yes, sir, it does. So the fuel gauge is actually using as fuel, obviously. Now the temperature, funny enough, I'm using as a GPU temperature. So whenever the temperature is in the center, it means 62, 64 degrees, as I can quickly verify here as I move now. And here you can see on the bottom left here is my GPU temperature. And now look again at the gauge cluster. It's right dead in the center. That means 62, 63 degrees. If it goes up to 70 degrees, it's going to go to the right. Dude, thank you for this. Holy moly, Nish. Thank you. $50 super chat, buddy. That's amazing. Thank you, man. Props to you, to your interaction with the chat. I know how hard it is to do that, and you do it very well with minimal crashes. I'm a firm believer in sharing knowledge and appreciate your streams. Dude, thank you so much. Man, I am at loss for words, man. That's literally the biggest super chat I've ever got, man. And thank you so much. And, you know, I am truly honest. Like, just so you have an idea, this simulator here is not the simulator on my tutorial. I built another Volvo just to teach you guys. I went to the junkyard. I got the car parts. I came home and I built it again over a span of a year just to teach you guys how to build this thing. So thank you, man. I'm very, very thankful, man. Thank you, Nish. How much is your real CT5? I don't have a CTS. Mine is a CT5V. I paid about $70,000 on it. It was $67,000. I have the V, not the Blackwing. Although my V has all the Blackwing optionals, and it's only a 4.3 seconds 0 to 60 car. That dim from an automatic Volvo. Funny things here, and no, it's from a manual or automatic. It doesn't matter. If you send the code to the cluster, the cluster can tell the gears, even if you have a manual car. Because I know what you're talking about. My Volvo S60R is manual, and it doesn't show the gears. But if you send the code, it would. But I was looking on getting a Volvo S40 T5 or a V50 T5. Which one would you pick? Ah, man, it's hard to tell, man. I would pick an S60. Sorry, but that's what I would pick. Where did I get the steering wheel? FYB. I got it at Junkyard, man. You would love Need for Speed on PS2. Lakin, I played hours and hours of Need for Speed, man. But I don't have a PS2 anymore. It's been a while. Does the converted wheel work right with Moza? Yes, it does. Perfectly with Moza. What do you do for a living? Man, I work with market research for a living. Like a Moza base. Yes, this is a Moza R12, buddy. The tutorial is coming to my channel soon. I am hoping to finish editing eventually, soon. Thank you, Colby! Thank you, man. I love that car, dude. I'm in love with that Cadillac. I truly am. I'm a Volvo guy. I'm still a Volvo guy, and I'm always going to be a Volvo guy. I don't plan to sell my S60R at all. But I must admit, I've been loving the Cadillac more than I thought I would. Is it triple monitor? Yes, sir, it is. So we do have a right TV here, and we do have a left TV here. So this car here is good for turns. It's not great for grip. As you can see, I'm understeering and oversteering a lot. I was simping your setup with my dad. We are a Volvo family. You can imagine this happened when he saw the... Oh, dude, I can, man. Dude, I have so many tutorials on my channel, buddy. You can check them out. And join my Discord if you want to talk to me and ask more questions. I'm always there. There's more people building cars, and they're always willing to share their knowledge, which is amazing. I love people sharing their knowledges and not gatekeeping, you know? Yeah, so you can attach any steering wheel on a Moza wheelbase. That's the magic of Moza, man. It's not like the Fanatec that's closed ecosystem. I used to have a Fanatec before, so I know what I'm talking about. I had an ATS for a while. Love Cadillacs, man. I really want a coupe ATS-V. Dude, the ATS-V is a sick car. You earned yourself a sub. Thank you, man. You might want to get the ROG bezel-free kit. Dude, I thought about it, but like, to be honest with you, and like, let me give you a quick look around. Like, look at the right bezel here. I'm gonna stop the car here for a second and move the camera just a little bit. You see where the bezel is? The bezel is right at the A-pillar. And when I'm looking at the screen, I don't look at that. And here, again, it kind of matches my A-pillar. You see my A-pillar is coming from here. From my point of view, now the camera is to the left, it doesn't match to you guys, but it matches perfectly for me. And I don't get bothered by that little line, man. To be very honest, that would be just an overcomplicating things that I really don't need right now. I do have a very complicated setup already as is. Mind Games, thank you, sir. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. As I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, I'm releasing tutorials and everything. I think I gotta turn off completely the traction control to be able to do that. I'm trying to learn how to drift. Let me turn off. Now this car with a traction control off is pretty hard to control. Like in third gear, I can start moving. And I can just start sliding on third. It's really crazy. Am I using the seatbelt? I am not. I don't have a seatbelt here, but I'm planning on getting a seatbelt like tightener, you know, those things. Yeah, I don't know how to drift, guys, so please don't judge me. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying. I promise I am. What are the car dials from? This is a Volvo S60R, man. What kind of mods are on the game for traffic and map? So Swordfish, the map has its own traffic embedded. It's called LA Canyon, and it does have its own map. Does that little screen have CarPlay? It's a SimHub dashboard that looks like CarPlay TC. But yes, it does. So you can see, like for instance, you can see the map going on right now. You can see if I change for, like, I don't know, the computer information, which is not on the game now. Now it's a game. The frame rate is 120 frames per second. I was almost trying to do it. Yeah, that's a problem. I spin it. Exactly. YTXZ. That's why I don't mind not having the bezel, you know, not having the bezel free kit. It's just not really necessary. I know. I'll learn. I promise. What does it look like I'm playing ATS? I think because of the way the landscape looks, man. How'd you get the game divided in 3 screens? Oh man, you use it's a simple runtime window editor. That's what I'm using. I'll learn, Ken. I promise, man. One day you guys are gonna join the stream, and I'm gonna be just drifting like it's nobody's business. Nobo, I know the theory. What I need is more practice. The problem is not the clutch or the brakes. I know I have to, you know, feather the throttle, do all that good stuff, but I don't do it right. That's the problem. New here. Can you pick your tires, mods, and gear ratio? Yes, you can. Does he play BeamNG? Yes, I do. Oh, you've been here, man. You know that I play BeamNG. Do the paddles work? Yes, neat. They do work. Now, I'm driving a car with a manual shifter. You can see here the manual shifter on this Cadillac CT5. And the steering wheel also, it's not a coincidence. It's the same steering wheel, by the way. And this car has an H pattern, meaning I can't change with the pedal shifter. It doesn't work with the pedal. And so I have to use the H pattern. Thank you, Carolina, girl. Thank you for, how does it call? Love you. Thank you. I own a Volvo 945. Dude, that's amazing, Volvo. I love those. You know, the classic red blocks, man. I was thinking of getting a dashboard from a junkyard, but I was thinking about how much cords? It's gonna be cheap, Larkin. Locking. What PC am I using? Mac Games. I'm using a 4090 with a 9950 X3D and 64 gigabytes of memory. You have 500 horsepower and 944. Nice, dude. Where'd you get that wheel from? I got it on eBay. So I do have like the Volvo steering wheel down here on the ground. This one and the BMW one that I have. The Audi came from a junkyard. They're older, so you can pay like $15 at the yard. But this one came from eBay. It's a newer steering wheel, so it's a little bit more expensive. So your wife just loves what you do, brother? Red Beamery, yes, she does. I mean, she always mentioned how astonished she gets that every time I get into a hobby, I turn into like a super deep passion and I share with the world. So I did that with other mods in the past, hobbies in the past, and that's what I'm doing right now. She sits here in my passenger seat very often, and we just go for hours while I'm driving and talking. So she is, you know, she's amazing, and she respects my hobbies. That's what you got to look for in a woman. But you got to do it to her as well. You got to respect her hobbies. She likes to paint. So whenever she is on her mood to paint, and she also does carving, I just let her be, man. Just let her be. Whew. Surely you can get the pedals working. The pedals do work, man. The pedal shifters work. I just need to get a pedal shifter car. Can we please get BeamNG? You can. It's on Steam. How are you driving and looking at the chat? I'm using a HUD, so you can kind of see the chat window here. Let me move my window again. And here on my left, this is the chat window. It's right at the A-pillar. Not that far off from my field of view. Thank you, Ken Wright. Yeah, you can blame ADHD. Thank you, traveling vlogger and gamer. Thank you, man. The game is called Assetto Corsa. What do you do to the steering wheel to make it work? Add some kind of quick release. Carolina girl, yes. So what I do is basically, let me get a steering wheel here for you. So essentially, in a nutshell, and my video will cover everything. This is a Moza quick release. So I drill the holes. I make a template with painter's tape. So you put painter's tape over the holes, draw it, then use a hole puncher, and you make the holes. Well, not with the hole puncher, but you mark them. And then obviously you get the airbag out. You don't want to have an airbag here. But then it's a little dark here, but there's an ESP32 in here. And ESP32 is this little guy here. So this little guy here is a microcontroller that works with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. So the way it connects to the computer is through Bluetooth in this case specifically, and it makes all the buttons work. So then to get the buttons to work, all you have to do is you open up the buttons here, and you find where the buttons connect in the board, and you put new wires. And those little tiny wires, you can see the red wires here. These are new wires I created, connected to the PCB, that are connected to the ESP32. Then you ask ChatGPT, because I don't know how to code. If you know how to code, perfect. If you don't know how to code, go to ChatGPT or Gemini and ask, I'm building a steering wheel that I have buttons. I need them to work with a computer as a joystick, and I need them to, every time I press a button, do button things. And it will create a code for you. You test it a few times, boom, you've got a working steering wheel. Obviously, this is in a very simplified explanation. I did record the process of making this one, and I am posting it on my YouTube channel soon. So make sure you subscribe for that. Hit that notification button and check it out. Now I'm gonna make a separate video on the lights here. The lights are working now as a RPM shift light. So it's green now, and it gets darker green, yellow, orange, and as it goes to the red line, it's gonna start getting, and then it's gonna get blue when it's time to shift, right about here. And now it's gonna be overcooked. So I just over revving right now, and it's blinking. So this here is a similar process just a little more complicated. I'm gonna make a video for this one, and this one is for the nerds out there, you know. Is it possible for your steering wheel to be power steering? It is power steering. It's connected to the Moza, so it's power steering. Do you have a Lexus steering wheel? I don't have a Lexus. I have a BMW. That's this one. This is the BMW. It's also fully functional. The paddle shifters, everything works. And I have the... Where is it? It's too far behind me. The Audi is behind me. Can I show it on the ground? Let me see if I can get the camera down there. No, it shows the... Oh, there it is. You can kind of see the Audi right there. It's there, but it's behind my seat in a way that's hard to catch, but that's the Audi. And you see the buttons are missing because I'm still making those buttons work on my simulator. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna come soon, I promise. What Moza KS Pro laying there looking good? Yes. Dude, I'm gonna say why not? It's one of my favorite steering wheels right now. This one and the Cadillac are two of my favorite now. The KS Pro is super fun, although the CS Pro is super cool as well. I mean, I love the fact that they added the little screen here. It makes such a difference. You can check, like if you don't have like an Apple CarPlay like I do here, you can check your tire pressures, everything in there. Super cool. You have a 740 with a BMW engine. Oh, dude, that's insane. 700 horsepower? That's just as much as the Blackwing almost. I mean, more than a Blackwing. Ooh, Lighty. Can I change the steering wheel? Yeah, it's super easy to change. Put here. I gotta stop the game because otherwise Moza kind of goes insane. I don't know why. I hope it doesn't do that. Alright, didn't do that. So I can get, like, easily, I pull it out, then you can see the Moza Stalks here. And I just plug the Volvo, for instance. Same hole, same place. Now it's working. It's gonna do the escape button. There's an escape button here in the back. And now, let me restart the joystick gremlin. This is the app that makes, you know, all the magic of the buttons combine into one thing. It doesn't make the steering wheel work. It just combines everything into one thing. And then you restart it, and now it should be working. There. Now I'm pressing the button there, and that's changing. As you can see. I'm gonna make it bigger for you guys to see. So I'm pressing the button here. No hands touching anything else. It's just the buttons on the steering wheel. So yeah, it does work. It's super easy to control, and I can just change and drive whatever. Dude, the KS Pro is very good. And if you guys are thinking about buying any Moza products, please, please, please check out my my affiliate links. It will help me a bunch if you do that. Do you sometimes forget you're in a simulator? I don't forget I'm in a simulator, but what will happen is, like, if I'm driving here for about 2 hours and then I hop in my real car, you know when you're driving one car for a long period of time and then you get into another car and you take a few minutes to adjust the brake pressure? Dude, that's exactly what happens to me. I take just a few minutes to readjust my brain and my pedal pressure to brake the car. Is this regular Assetto Corsa? Yes. Should I mod my Audi S7? Dude, that's a personal preference, man. Some people like to mod cars. I'm not gonna mod my Cadillac, man. Should I... L Wheel, you got any cooler ones? No, Diego, I've got the coolest one here, which is the Volvo S60R with a very rare now, because I don't know if you know, but Volvo had a recall on the airbags and people are losing their R's, and this is a rare R steering wheel now. So I'd say that's an L comment. I want to see your cooler steering wheels. Same wheel as my old S80, man. Yes, dude, the same wheel, man. They got the same steering wheels. Do you use real steerings? Yes. What map is that? This map is called LA Canyon. Whew. Woo. We're falling. And I'm free. Free falling. How do you get the PC stats? You gotta use my SimHub app, which is in my description. You can go to my channel and download it. And then don't forget to use MSI Afterburner. You need that. In my tutorial, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that. It's already there. Nitro Nick, like I care a lot about your opinion, man. It makes it as cool as hell, buddy. This is an amazing interior with the space ball, with the steering wheel. Everything is timeless in this, and I couldn't care less about your opinion, buddy. But you are entitled to have it. How many FPSs are you getting right now? Top right, it tells you how many FPSs. About 120 right now on my triple 4K. Look. Look what a beautiful car. The Volvo S60R. Say hello to the legendary duo. I have a picture in my garage with my Cadillac CT5 and the Volvo. They're just inverted. I have the Volvo on the right in my garage, and the Cadillac is on the left. Oh. Boom. What happened to the Cadillac wheel? I just changed it. Guys, because I changed wheels, it doesn't mean anything happened to the wheel, buddy. Do you use real steering wheels? Yes, I already said. Not from my real car. From my car, no. My car has a steering wheel attached to it. But it's a real steering wheel, buddy. Not the one that I have in my car. So my Cadillac, not missing a wheel right now. This is made for sim racing, not for the car anymore. It doesn't work in the car, even if I plugged it in. How did you set up the traffic? So this LA Canyons map has the traffic embedded. Close the comment section if you don't like the truth, buddy. Who said I don't like it? I said I don't care about your truth. It's not the truth. It's your little mind's truth. I'm not going to close the comment section, buddy. I do get a lot of good comments. It's just like 1% of crazy people like you. So I'm not going to close the comments because L's like you, buddy. So don't be salty. Just go find a hobby or start your own channel, you know, and just do your thing. But I don't care about your opinion. It's not a truth. It's an opinion. The truth is that it's an opinion. And that's a funny thing about it. And that's why I don't care about it. Can I make this sim with a PS4? Ah, man, unfortunately you can't. Crazy the glitch. You see, with a PlayStation, you can't get the sim hub working and all the buttons working and all the stuff working. You could get just like a fancy desk, if you will. You could, with a single screen and special adapters for the Moza setup. I mean, like I said, you could use it with, you know, the structure, but not with the buttons, unfortunately. That's gonna be missing. Yeah, I don't know. There's always people that come and go like that, Elise, and Chrissy T. I don't have an attitude. I just give an attitude to those who give me an attitude, and then I move on because I don't give ratings to trolls. Just answer a couple times, and from now on, I'm gonna ignore, or my mods will just, you know, block him. Do you play Assetto Corsa? Yes, sir. This is Assetto Corsa. Why do you need PC stats? It's always good to know whenever, you know, like, oh, I forgot that on. But it's always good to know your temperatures, you know, what's FPS you're running right now, what's your GPU load and such. Take me to Wendy's. Oh, man, I wish they had Wendy's and McDonald's here. I'd love to go on a drive-thru just for, you know, just for giggles. You have a 2000 Volvo S80, and mine didn't come with an ad screen. I think I want to retrofit one. Dude, go for it, man. It's a lot of fun. Real question, do you think PXN... Oh, man, I missed the question. What did you say about how 3 monitors work together, Carolina? So you need a software called Simple Runtime Window Editor. And then you can get, like, the triple... You get the window expanded across all your displays. you know. What game is this? This is called Assetto Corsa for PC. Okay, you are ignoring my question. I am not Motard D Sport. You know, it so happens that I have about 400 people watching right now, and I'm answering questions, and I missed a few questions. It's impossible for me to keep up with all of them, because as I'm answering, you guys are asking, and the window rolls, and then your questions are gone. There is the window, and that's the size of it. Anything under 100 FPS is unplayable. It's totally not, man. If you're using sim racing, 60 FPS will play fine, man. Yo, 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 Nick! Thank you for joining, buddy. Almost. How'd you get the tack and speedo to work? More power. So I have a tutorial on my channel about that. Dude, you keep saying ignoring my question without saying the question, buddy. So, you know, I'm gonna start ignoring, because that's the troll. Nat, the map is crazy. I love this map, man. Did you try Shutoko Revival Project? Oh, absolutely, man. It's one of my OG's map. Are these mods? Yeah, man. Everything you see in this game right now is a mod. The car is a mod, the traffic's mod, the whole map is a mod. The rain, that's not raining right now, but it could rain. It's a mod. What car am I driving? The beautiful Cadillac CT5V. Oh yeah, there's always the FPS snobs. Like, it's so funny. I'm gonna get the Cadillac back. So the like, oh, it's unplayable with anything less than 100. Dude, go play Euro Truck Simulator on a 444K at 60. It's gonna be perfect. Do I recommend Moza R12 V2? Jose, I do a lot. The Moza R12 V2 is the one I'm using right here, right now, and I think it's perfectly good to any simulator. Did you have to wire all those buttons on your dash to a mainframe or your PC? No, I wired them to arduinos, like this guy over here. This is an Arduino Micro, and this is what makes the buttons work. I'm asking the third time now. How can you make Assetto Corsa work in an open world instead of tracks only? You just download an open world map. This map is called LA Canyons, and if you download it, you will be able to play in open world. Does that answer your question, sir? Am I in an online session? I am not. Do you have an M2 competition? I do. Let's get the lights back on. There we go. Got lights. Haven't seen one of those Volvo climate panels with all the bottom rows. Oh, dude. You know what I did, A. Johnson? There's a trick here. I'm gonna show you my... I won't be able to reach it. The camera was here before, behind me, not there. But the trick here is I just scavenged cars, and I found one that had all the holes drilled. And I just put different buttons here so I can have all the buttons working. How did you get the Apple CarPlay on that navigation Compagnon roleplay? You can find it on my YouTube channel. I have a tutorial and the link to download. I'm not on an online session, no. Bro, I make a big wooden box, put a dashboard in the box, PlayStation wheel screens, and then it's good. Absolutely, Mac. It works, man. How did you get the Apple CarPlay? I just mentioned it. What's your favorite Volvo? The S60R, man. Absolutely. Boo. Yeah, I'm not understanding anything about programming. I just use Gemini and GPT. Yes, that's what I use. I ask questions. It gives me answers. I just do them. I follow directions. That's what I do when I'm following directions from ChatGPT. Hey, Scottish S60R! Long time no see, buddy. At least on a live stream. I saw you tag me on a video the other day. That's super cool, man. He's building a Volvo. I'm so happy. I love when people build Volvos in their simulators. Almost. How'd you connect the map screen? I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. Search for how to connect a Apple CarPlay on your simulator. Yeah, we can switch cars. We can go to a track. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do. You have a problem? YouTube's no longer working in your car? It shouldn't, man. If you're driving, don't watch YouTube. Nish, I let you choose the car, man. You gave me the biggest super chat I've ever gotten in my life. You can choose a car. If I have it, I'll drive it. Can you do track with the wheel on the passenger seat? Yeah, I can do that, Jose. This one, we can go for a lap in. Let me just take a car. Kevin, please. Don't spam. I don't want to get you muted, buddy. With the real wheel, does it feel real life? Yeah, it does. Especially, I have this car in real life. That's a fun fact. And when you put the V mode, the steering wheel gets heavy in real life. And the weight I put here is exactly the same as my car in the V mode. Thank you, Mumbles. Do you have a Cadillac CT5V Blackwing? I have the V, not the Blackwing. But I do have a V, yes. A 2026 Cadillac CT5V. The difference between mine and the Blackwing is 2 cylinders. I have the V6 twin turbo, and they have 8 cylinders. They say new video games are going to increase dramatically as AI will render high quality graphics. Doesn't have to be just graphics. I agree. I think in 5 years we'll see a lot of new things. Nick, did you see my new camera angle? So this one is my new camera angle. What do you think about it? Oh, thank you, man. How do I have Apple CarPlay? I have a tutorial on my channel, and you can just download it for free. It's ETS2. No, this is not ETS2. This is Assetto Corsa. We're going off-roading. All right, let's go to Nordschleife. And then I'll go for a lap with the Moza steering wheel. The KS Road. Bum, 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 bum. Go to Evo now. We're gonna go to Evo. What's the biggest gift you got? Dude, I got $50 just now on my YouTube channel. $50 super chat. That was the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. And I am truly thankful for you, Nish, for doing that. How can you read the chat? Oh, we got an update. I can show you while we're waiting. So that's the chat. That's you guys right here. I have you guys twice, but I read there, and here is you again. This is the computer that live streams. Oh, there. How am I pointing that way? So this is the computer screen. It's not this one. It's the one behind me. There's another computer, and that's the chat windows combined. Not combined. This is the YouTube horizontal, TikTok, and YouTube vertical. And then I can also see here, down here, how many people are watching. I have 115 people watching on YouTube. Vertical, 7 people on the horizontal, 220 people watching on TikTok, and I can see on Twitch. Twitch is tumbleweed rolling. That's Twitch. 2 people watching on Twitch. Hello, people on Twitch. Still love you guys. We're updating the game here. Apparently, there's an update. So, just bear with me for a second. Yes, I do. Which is your favorite car in Assetto Corsa? That's got to be the Volvo S60R, man. I love playing with my real car. On motion rig actuators, you work with motion rigs? Dude, that's amazing. That's so cool, dude. Oh, man, go have fun. That's fun. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I hope to see you again on my live streams. Let's make it triple. Yeah, because as the game loads, it's not triple, as you can see here. Let me show you around. Yeah, you see the window is not stretched. But as soon as I click here on, this is simple runtime window editor right here, and I open it, and I select my preset as Assetto Corsa. Boom. Now it goes triple. It glitches out here, but that's a game problem, not my TV's problem. Dude, Zen, thank you. Thank you. $10. Thank you. Would love to do 50 as well, but my Miata build is holding my wallet, dude. Yeah, that's what they do, man. But that's a good reason, man. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Love your setup. Gonna have to do one these days. Man, if you ever get to do this, check out my tutorial and please join my Discord. I'm really happy to help. Everybody that joins there, I'm happy to help. I truly am. Play ETS2. We're not going to play ETS2 today, but we are going to play ETS2 eventually. Let's drive a GT3 car first, or let's get the Lamborghini Huracan ST Evo, and then we're going to go for a lap with that BMW M2. I hate that car, but we're going to do that. That's a Caddy steering wheel, but not a Caddy dash. Super cool. Thank you, Bentley. We're going to now change the steering wheel. So out with the Cadillac. This is the quick release. And I need to source. If anybody has the little covers, I'd love to get them. You know it. Just send it over to me. And now we're going to get the... Oh, we got to get the extension. We're going to get the KS Pro, and we're going to drive the Huracan in Nordschleife. Do you play a set of Corsa Competizione? Yes, I do. I love that game, man. One of my favorites. You drive a 2015 Subaru WRX STI. I want to set up like for my PC for rally games. Your setup looks dope. Thank you, Nick. Nick, that's a cool thing. You could totally get your real car to work on a simulator, man. All you have to do... I forgot which button was my... There you go. You have to follow my tutorial. If you can source a Subaru WRX interior, man, you can get it to work. So we're gonna go for a lap in the Lamborghini Huracan. I think I've driven it once. A GTR steering wheel would be sick. Dude, I'd love to have like 20 steering wheels. Zenko, yes sir, it's quick release. That's what I do to get to work with Moza. Oh, I hit that cone. I want to start an MK4 Super build. Dude, that'd be cool. Do you have an S60 in real life? Yes sir, I do have an S60R 2005 in real life. In manual. 6-speed manual transmission, and it's a pretty cool car. I love it. Woohoo! Woo. I'm reading the chat. Don't worry, guys. That's why I'm crashing. I'm not that bad. So you basically something like CAN signal for the electronics. So, depends, man. Yes, for the gauge cluster, everything is CAN bus. Now, for everything else, I simplify my life by using arduinos. So, like the buttons here on the climate control, the hazard lights, the light switch, everything else is using Arduino. An Arduino Micro Pro or an Arduino Uno, and ESP32s. Cottage S60R, I agree, man. I love my S60R with the M66. It was hard to get. I had to drive all the way to Maryland, but it was worth it. How much was my setup? It was about $700. Force feedback is good on the V12. It is, man. I love the force feedback on this game. Oh, we only have 6 gears? Oh, we're maxing out. What do you do for a living? I work with market research. But I'm gonna be honest, I started small, and content creation kind of, helped me and pushed me along the way. I have about 500,000 followers across all my social media. So this gives me, great leverage with brands, especially. Like, Moza sent me all this stuff for free. The KS Pro, the CS Pro, the wheelbase, the pedals, everything was sent by... I just missed the turn there, by Moza. You can see my pedals are also Moza. Is this Automobilista 2? No, sir. This is Assetto Corsa Evo. Take a shot every time I say $700. That'd be a fun game to play with members one day. That's a problem. I'm trying to read the chat and drive at the same time. That makes me miss my my racing line sometimes and the braking point. And also, I'm driving a car that I'm not used to. I've driven this car maybe 1 or 2 laps so far. Would I build the setups and sell them? Oh man, unfortunately I can't. I have a full-time job, and that would not allow me to do all the things that I want to do, like create content, spend time with my family. You know, I'm married, I have a daughter. I love spending time with them. So that's why you rarely see me creating content at night. You know, I spend time with them and do things together. I mean, I'd love to build and sell, but I'd be having to sell a lot to match what I earn with my full-time job, man. Unfortunately or fortunately, I'm well paid. I know I'm a privileged person that I've been able to work in my field for so many years. And I can have fun in my house while commuting to my home office. But this is my daily commute. What I might do one day, and I thought about doing this, is making steering wheels. The only problem I'd have with the steering wheels is finding... a little close, too close. Finding the airbag covers. Because they usually sell airbags with the cover. But airbags with the cover are expensive. And I can give you an example. The Cadillac CT5 steering wheel was only $140, only. And if I wanted to get the airbag cover, I would have to buy an airbag for $400 on eBay, which is a lot more money than the steering wheel. Ow, ow, ow. So, you know what I mean? It's hard to source them. So a great company called Zen Carbon sent me the custom-made airbag cover. So that's why it's black with the red stitching. It looks dope. It even looks, I think, better than my real car, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm in love with that Cadillac steering wheel, man. I bought the Cadillac last year in November, and I've been like, oh man, I gotta get this wheel on my simulator eventually. And that's how I came to it. Almost lost it. But we got it, I'm here, you guys are here. Everybody's safe. We're not gonna get banned from Nordschleife today. Yes, sir, this is Assetto Corsa Evo that we're playing right now. We are in a Lamborghini Huracan. A little rotation there with the rear. Are my tires too warm? Yes, they are. They're kind of orange. You can see that my tires are orange. They're too hot. That's why I'm a little spinny. Take it easy for a second and go. Not that it's cool now. But maybe with the straight here, it's not a straight, it's straight-ish. What's the best game to learn how to drive? I'd say BeamNG. BeamNG can teach you like stalling a manual car and, you know, the driving dynamics with the consequences, because you got to be careful with the car, otherwise you'll wreck it. Why am I on an F1 wheel in a Volvo? Because I'm driving a Porsche Huracan, and this is a GT3 wheel as well. It's not just an F1. And yeah, I can drive with any car, any wheel that I want. That's kind of why. Well, how are you doing, cool kids? It's the Lambo. I mean, it's the Huracan. Yeah, it's a nice car to drive. Let's go a little higher here. I feel like we're a little too low there. Can we go again? Let's go one more lap with this car. Oops. Did I hit? I don't think I did. In any case. Where can I show you my BMW swapped 740? On my Discord. I have a channel there for real cars. So join my Discord. Corey, does that mean your airbag will deploy hitting something in the simulator? Are you referring to an actual car? No, I don't have an airbag here, man. So that's why I'm telling you, I just need the cover. I don't need the airbag. Ooh, again! I did the second time. I'm reading the chat and I look towards the left because I know where I have to brake there. And then I open up too much. Mac 1896, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Woohoo. This car is very hasty, especially with the rear. It's hard to keep the tires cold. They get warm really fast here. And I'm sliding a little too much. I got traction control at number 2 now. And do I have ESC? Let me see. Yeah, no ESC on this car. So it's off. Is that the new Moza? Yeah, we're gonna finish the lap and we're gonna take the M2 competition, man. Is that the new Moza KS? Yes, sir. This is the KS Pro. We're driving the Moza KS Pro in the Assetto Corsa Evo with the Huracan, Lamborghini Huracan GT3? Is it the GT3? It says Porsche. It's not a Porsche. Oh, they got the name wrong on the game. Because I get the telemetry there. So I'm pretty sure it's wrong. It should be saying the car's name. How do you like the Ferrari 430? I don't think I've driven it. I don't think I've driven that Ferrari here in the game yet. Woohoo. You're starting a new ETS2 career? Ooh, a little bit of oversteer there. It has a good downforce for this car. I don't know if it has a DRS. I think I didn't set the DRS button on this steering wheel. I should have, because there's a DRS button right here. I have an old one. Is it worth upgrading? Dude, I don't think you need to upgrade your Moza if you have the old one already. I don't think it's worth it. Wait for a more, like, newer version. Maybe a V3. Are the steering wheels changeable? Absolutely, Florida. We were driving just a minute ago with a Cadillac. We've driven with the Volvo. Now we're driving with the KS Pro from Moza. We're gonna go back to a real car steering wheel in just a minute. Thank you, Parker. Or sorry, thank you for answering, Parker. Bull. Thank you, man. Awesome, Volvo. I'm looking forward to see that. I'll check it out later, man. After the live stream. Ooh, too much apex there. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Low fuel. Yeah, oh, there's something. In this game, telemetry is not working very well yet. It's not my gauge cluster. My gauge cluster works, fuel works, but not in this game yet. That's why I have low fuel and it still shows half tank. The noises, all the sounds it makes when it's going around. Moza teased they might make a motorbike. Oh, they did. Yes, I saw that. I'm looking forward to that. That'd be cool. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not one to drive motorcycles in a real life, but I might be down for some sim racing. That'd be fun. That should be fun. Let me just finish the lap, man. I'm gonna take the M2 for a lap. We're more than halfway through the lap here. Don't worry. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, FF. Where are you guys from? What time zone are you in? And let me know more about you guys. Everybody's so quiet. As soon as I hit the track, everybody gets quiet. You can still talk. I just don't read all the comments as fast as I do when I'm not on the track. South Africa, nice. It's nice. I usually get a good audience from South Africa. Europe in general, because of the time, I think because it's morning and you guys have been through your days already. You're locked in. I guess that's a good thing. Oh, a little bit of a rear flip there. Netherlands, nice. And because the steering wheel is smaller, it gets a little heavier. All right, let's go. 2:30 in the afternoon here in Scotland. Nice. And I think we ran out of fuel. We did. We ran out of fuel. Like on the straight. Can we get to the pits? Let's see if we can coast. Nice, you're in Austria. I race Seto Corsa and GT7 sometimes. Nice. iRacing. Yeah, I don't have iRacing. Ah, we're gonna... Oh, I put the reverse for a second there. I wanted to put neutral. Can I... Does it stop for, like, refueling? I don't think we have a refueling here. Let's just park the car so we don't bother people. We're gonna drive the M2 anyways. We ran out of fuel in our Lamborghini. I think it just gets a low fuel economy. Thank you, Finley. Let's get the BMW M2 competition. Otherwise, I have a friend here that will go bananas. And for that, let's get the Cadillac steering wheel. The BMW steering wheel needs to put the battery. Well, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if I can get it to work now. Because it wasn't working well before. I need to troubleshoot it, but we'll see. Let's get the battery. And let me see if this camera shows a little better the process. Yeah. So I have the battery here. I have the controller. I have to be careful to put the positive on the positive side. Light it in. Hit the start button. And the light will turn on. And I think one of my little buttons here is almost coming out. I got to fix that one. All right. So now it's supposed to be on. And also in a way that it works with the wireless, completely wireless, because this steering wheel here doesn't need to be connected to the computer. This has a battery, while the Cadillac and the BMW, the Cadillac and the Volvo, they both have like they're directly connected. And I don't see it connected yet here, so let's restart it. And that's why I gotta troubleshoot this one. It's not yet like super amazing. I made a quick and dirty job on this one on the weekend, so I gotta sit down and do more. Well, it is connected. It's just not. There you go. Now it's recognizing. And it should be changing. You can kind of see there. It should change. Yeah. All right. And then the next thing I have to do, which is quick, is I got to get my Moza wheel centered. Because unfortunately, this steering wheel, the holes were misaligned. All right, where is it? It's right here. So I have to realign it, and I have to put the cover. And let's put it on. And it's hard to screw. I gotta fix the steering wheel. It's a nice steering wheel. There's the mechanism to put this one in is not as good as a Cadillac. It's a screw that I have to find blind. Otherwise, come on. So annoying. It's a blind screw. And because this steering wheel, I'm gonna try to convert this steering wheel to work as, man, really? How many times did I say 700 today? Quite a few. If they make a VR that pairs with a setup, it'd be insane. I asked PMAX. PMAX is trying to get me convinced to use VR. And they said they don't have augmented reality yet. Oh, dude, come on. It's always like this. When I need it to connect, it doesn't. I'm just gonna leave it here. It's gonna be dangling around. Whatever. Let's center the steering wheel and let's go. So this is center. Competition, confirm, confirm. Start. I think this car is H pattern. I don't recall. H, yes, H pattern. Oh man, the S60R cluster is legendary, man. In my opinion. We wrecked the BMW before we left the pits. Pessima! Oh man, this is one of the first steering wheels I ever got. It's been a while since I've had the BMW. We're driving the M2 competition right now. This is the BMW compact. If you compare the S60R cluster to cars of the time, it aged flawlessly. I do agree with you. I always miss this turn because I'm reading the chat. Have you guys noticed that? Yeah, I agree with you, especially if you look at like BMWs and Mercedes from that same era. Look how well this one aged compared to those. Not that they're ugly, but they're not as pretty. Is this Gran Turismo? It is not. This is Assetto Corsa Evo. And I know I'm biased, but like try to forget for a second that, you know, any prejudice you might have with Volvos, right? Let's just think about gauge clusters. Look at the gauge cluster with no judgment. It does look amazing. I mean, especially if you look at it in real life, where the light, CDs, when you change the light, angle, it will shine in a different way. This is exactly how this cluster works. Like the blue sheen you see there on the video, it's static because the camera light and things are not moving. But it's just incredible how it kind of went off here. Oh, we were so close. Do I have a handbrake? Yes, sir. Right here, you can see the handbrake right down here. The little stubby thing is a hot handbrake. Yeah, the BMW M3 owners hate that. That's one fact that I always bring, Scottish. Like, whenever people say, oh, why Volvo? They're slow. They're not slow. They're faster than a BMW M3 from the same era. And people are going like, no, it can't be. And then they Google it, and they find out. How many Newton meters gaming? I have 12 here. And this car is awful to drive. I'm sorry. I don't like this car at all. I think this is one of my least favorite cars to drive in Assetto Corsa Evo. How old am I? I am 44 years old, man. I'm growing old, but never up. Dude, totally. And it's also funny because, you know, my CT5V is just as fast as my Volvo S60 RT8, the plug-in hybrid. It's like, my Volvo has more horsepower than my Cadillac CT5V. Because I don't have the Blackwing, I have the V. So it's kind of funny. Absolutely, man. I mean, growing old is not optional. We gotta grow old. That's just nature. But growing up, like, you know, not feeling like a kid anymore. Man, I love playing video games. I love playing video games with my daughter. I love going out and doing, like, you know, stuff. You don't have to go back to your cocoon and wait until you die, like on a cemetery, you know, like an elephant cemetery somewhere. You can live your life, man. Don't be afraid to grow old. And whenever somebody comes here and says, oh, you're old, you're too old, aren't you too old to play video games? I'm like, God, it's the worst kind of insult people can give you. It's calling you old, because if they're calling you old, that's the kind of stuff you want to go back at you. Like, getting old is not a right granted to everybody. A lot of people don't, unfortunately. A lot of good people, you know, go young. So if you're getting old, dude, you're doing something right. Absolutely. Exactly. And they will change their mindset as they grow older, and they feel like, oh, wait a minute, I'm growing older, but I still like my stuff, you know? You don't have to be boring because you're old. Fast there. Ouch. Hope I didn't break the... Absolutely. How does the wheel change every time? I have several. It's super easy to change, man. It takes literally just a second. It's a quick release. I just pull the quick release and it's out. Thank you, IO RL. Thank you, man. A little fast there again. This car does not have any downforce and very little grip. It doesn't handle too well. I mean, it might be realistic. I might be over driving the car. Oh yeah, the hood crashed. I crashed a couple of times, so I think the hood is trying to depart, self-disassemble here. Typical BMW, yeah. There's probably oil stains on the track. They gotta come with a cleaning crew. You have that many wheels. Man, I have 12, 11, and they each have their own quick release. It's super quick. That's why when people ask me, where's the Volvo wheel? Where's the Cadillac? I mean, they're here. Like literally, you can see them on the ground as I'm trying to show and drive. But that's one. Oops, I showed too much. Went too much to the left. Yeah, but I have several. Crashed this. This car sucks. I suck at driving. My guy, your line is a little off. My guy, try to live stream chat, read the chat, talk in your second language, and drive at the same time. But if you want to do all that while live streaming, and beat my time with the Porsche here in Nordschleife, and then I'll respect your time. 6:44 is the time to beat with the 992 non-cup edition. But if you beat it, send me a picture in my Discord, and then all respect to you, good sir. And then you can criticize my driving line. Don't text and drive. Car thoughts. That's very true. A lot of people say, oh, you're doing such a good job at driving and, you know, talking and reading. No, man, I still suck. I still crash now and then. Not that easy. So, Mr. EP, if you want to do, my Discord is in the description, buddy. It's in the description below. But don't forget, you gotta do it while talking, reading chat, and still beat the 6 minutes 44. All right, let's change cars. This car sucks. I don't like it. So it's true when they say the M4, M3, M4 is hard to drive. The M4 is easier to drive. I don't like this M2. I prefer the Porsche. I prefer, what else do I like to drive here? I like the Audi. Let's go for a lap with the Audi. I wish I had my Audi steering wheel working. Not working yet with the buttons. Let me turn off the... Epilu, do I play iRacing? Yes, I do. But I don't have iRacing anymore. I don't like to play monthly. I like to just drive. But if you want to compare your driving with mine, just let's compare apples with apples. You got to drive in a Assetto Corsa Evo with this car. Let me show you the car. Show me the car later. And so the Porsche, this one, the GT3 RS 992 with the Weissach package. This is the car that I did my 6 minutes and 44 seconds. But don't forget, you gotta talk, you gotta read and drive, and then criticize, not just drive. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let's get the RS6 Avant. Louis Lotto, what game is this? This game is called Assetto Corsa Evo. It's a game still under development. So there's a lot of stuff here that are still like being worked on. For instance, the telemetry is not fully functional yet. Oh, I forgot to turn on the steering wheel. We don't want to not have it. And also, I got to turn on my lights, because what is a steering wheel without a shift light, right? Like that. So now we're driving a, what is it? An Audi. So Audis are not using the H pattern. We're going to be using the paddle shifter. Oh, I don't listen to the haters, man. I just answer a couple times and then we're done. This car is so much fun to drive. I wish for Moza R3. I hope to get it because it's the best wheel in the world right now. Not the best wheel in the world, but it's the best starting wheel in the world. I do agree with that. Does the AC work? So all the buttons here work. I don't have air because I don't need the air coming from here. Oh, I have to realign the steering wheel. I was driving with the BMW. I forgot the BMW alignment is off. It's the only wheel that the alignment is off, unfortunately. Center. All right, now we're centered. Oh. Request to have and do money shift. Send gifts if you want to request stuff. Otherwise, just stay there, wait, and I might do that eventually. Is this Nürburgring? Yes, Nürburgring. It's Nordschleife. Did you fit the monitors in a car? How did you do this? No, I don't have monitors in my car. You can kind of see here. This gives you a little bit of an idea. And I'm just over-revving. Jealous at times because my gauges don't work. I need an Arduino SAT. Yes. If I have recommendations, yes. Arduino Uno, and check out my YouTube channel. I have a tutorial. Moza is pretty good. I agree, man. I used to have a Fanatec before, and I am a big fan of Moza. I've been a big fan even before they sponsored me, which is a fair warning because they do sponsor me, but I'm not being paid to talk well. They just sent me the stuff, which is a form of payment, if you will. Oh, nice! Greetings to Germany. Guten Tag. I was in Germany last year in December. Lovely country. I loved it. I want to go back. I was talking to my wife the other day. We really want to go back to Germany. We were in Berlin, Kedlingberg, and Dresden. And I drove around a little bit. Man, you got the best highways in the world with the best drivers. Hats off to you guys. Ooh, a little bit off the track there. Do I play Roblox? I don't. Really nice, good joke. It was nice. I liked it. Oh, we have different tastes, and that's all right. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. The food was great. The place was nice. The weather was good that day. I mean, I know that we were lucky about that. It was around December, near Christmas. Dude, I want to go to Nordschleife as well. Too bad the track was closed for winter. Otherwise, I would try to get the, you know, the extra distance there and go to Nordschleife. One day I will. You're wondering how it looks so realistic? It's because I'm using a real car interior and a real car steering wheel. That helps a little bit. We're driving the Audi RS6. You have a Logitech G923. Woohoo! Read the chat. They said it'll be fun. They said. What do you say? I think that's my. Yeah, it could be. Nikki. Why is it an S60R interior and a Cadillac steering wheel? Because I have both cars in real life. I have a Cadillac CT5V, and I have a Volvo S60R, so I guess I am allowed. Not to mention, I do have the Volvo steering wheel because this is quick release. Super easy to swap in and out. So, I think I'm allowed. So, wait, this is the Volvo steering wheel is on the ground. Where is it? The ground, right there. Ah, no! Try to show off and crash. Yeah. That's the Volvo. Laggy Jamie Porter, your connection might be laggy, not my gameplay. I do get a frame drop eventually here. My 4090 is screaming with a triple 4K, buddy. and the 9950 X3D. They're both screaming. In fact, what do we have here? 97% GPU load right now. And only 52 frames per second, which 60 should be smooth. The problem is when they have a frame drop. But if it's laggy, it's your connection. Because every now and then I'll get a frame drop here, but it's not very common. And it's pretty smooth to me, so it should be smooth to you. Hello, I don't know if you remember me, but I cut the dash in half since the radio air is pretty long and it still doesn't fit unless it cut it again. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear. It's hard when you have a constrained space. Little drift there. Hope the marshals don't catch me. Is the steering wheel custom made? Yes. It's a real Cadillac CT5D steering wheel that I converted to play with Moza. I recorded a video and I'm gonna post my tutorial soon on my channel. See you later, Nick. I'm about to end the live stream anyway. It's 10 a.m. already. Gotta start working. What CAN setup do you have for running the DIMM? Are you using a video input for the RTI? Also looks like you're emulating a CD changer for the HU850. I'm freaking out. Haha. Dude, so little by little. DIMM, yes, it's CAN bus. I'm using an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. I have a video on that on my channel. So it's CAN bus, 100% CAN bus. Everything that's going through the cluster is CAN bus. Climate control, hazard lights, all of that. It's not CAN bus. This is Arduinos. So there's an Arduino Micro Pro here. There's an Arduino Micro Pro here. So those are Arduinos. Now CD, yes, I have one of those. I forgot the name. What's the name of that Bluetooth thing? Grom, car Grom. And the car Grom is sending the audio from my computer through Bluetooth. So if I want to play music here, all I have to do is press a button here and I swap. Now it's on here. So it's not through my headphones anymore. It's right here. And I can swap it back. Where do you live? I live in Tampa Bay area. How many miles on odometer when you built the simulator? Clear vision. So I had about 98,000 miles when I built it. Now, was it 30,000 roughly miles you driven? A little more, because I drove this gauge cluster for about a year and a half before I got the odometer to work. And I think I did drive about 30,000 miles on it. Let's answer a few questions and then I gotta go, fellas. I really appreciate you guys watching here, but I have to work. I do have a full-time job and I gotta do my stuff. What's my best lap on this track? My best lap on this track is with the Porsche 992 GT3, not the Cup version, the road version, at 6 minutes and 44 seconds in Assetto Corsa Evo Touristenfahrten. I'm butchering the name, but that's, yeah, the tourist layout. What wheelbase am I using? I'm using a Moza ecosystem. Moza pedals, Moza... the pedals are Moza SRP. The wheelbase is a Moza R12. I do have a KS Pro right here. And I do have a CS Pro right here. And the truck steering wheel, obviously. You gotta have a truck, right? Because I love driving the truck. Hey bro, where do you live? Tampa Bay area. I'm hardly the stream and someone joining my parent. Thank you, man. Grom? Yes, it's called the car Grom or something like that. I can't believe you don't just drive a real car. Thank you, Clay Ponder. Yeah. Do you have a setup tour? Yes, I do, Fitan, both on my TikTok and on my YouTube channel. This is my first time here. What am I seeing? You're seeing a Volvo S60R interior with a Cadillac CT5 steering wheel that's fully functional, even the lights and everything. Yeah, that's it. Sneaky Smeagol. Man, that's sick. I've put P3 sport seats with working airbags and power lumbar in my V70R and working on Bliss. If you want to help with fun projects like that at some point, dope to see cool Volvo. Dude, join my Discord. Let's talk about Volvo there. I love Volvo's, you know, conversations. Oh, you're at the end of your day? Where are you, Con8848? I'm in Florida, so my day's just starting. What are the best real feeling games? This one, Assetto Corsa Evo, and I'd say Assetto Corsa Competition is pretty good. Automobilista 2 is pretty good as well. Was that an man-like wheel? Sorry. I don't understand. What does that mean? I'll drop a follow. Thank you, sir. So you are in your real car. I am not. I'm in my home office. This is a quick look around. This is the other TV. That's my window. You can see my window in my home office. I have a curtain back here so the TV doesn't have that much reflection. The camera has a little more because of the angle. I don't get to see all that reflex. And also, when I am playing alone, I turn off the lights. I only leave my Philips Hue. So the Philips Hue are for immersion. And I do have the other TV right here as well. Jacksonville? No, I'm in Tampa Bay. Near Frankfurt. Nice. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you guys for watching, staying here with me, doing all that good stuff. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more sim racing. And I will be playing whatever comes in my mind that day. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I just come up with things as they go. I don't know. Down Under Drift, I would love to do that, but I have to go, man. It's 10:06. My team works in Central Time, so everybody's just about to start. I manage quite a few people, so I gotta be available. But I love you guys. I hope to see you guys on my next live stream tomorrow. And yeah, don't forget to double tap to like, subscribe, follow, depending on what platform you're in. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, guys. Thank you.